So this is going to be kind of an unboxing video and a look at a project that I'll be covering in the next, who knows, number of videos. Something I'm kind of looking forward to with my recent experience building the MSI 8080 ESP kit, front panel kit, and playing with that. It's got me kind of reinvigorated about the S100 machines. I did a lot of stuff with S100 machines in the last 10 years and kind of walked away from it for a while and realized I'm going to go ahead and build up a new S100 machine. So found these boards online at theplanet.org. They are reproduction boards. I've got a Altair 8800 replica that is full emulation in the box, and it's got the front panel and everything, but it's in the nice blue box like the original unit was. And it turns out that unit could be converted into an S100 machine. And that there's a front panel PCB board is available, that kind of stuff, and I can turn it into an actual S100 machine chassis. And for whatever reason, that just sounds like a fun project to me. So what you're going to see here in this video is me beginning to collect the bits and pieces to be able to do that work. These PCBs came in the mail today. See if I can get them out of the bag here. Where's the opening for the Tyvek envelope? Okay, that's really odd. So he threw in an extra board because of the size of the order I did, which was really nice. So this must be the 8186 motherboard, I believe, that he threw in. I'm guessing that's what, yeah, 8186. This is from the S100computers.com project. I built a lot of their stuff over the years and then kind of got, like I say, a little burned out and stepped away from it, but I'm invigorated now to get back in. So this is a really nice card, not one I have in that collection, but these are really the two cards I was after. So that's a MITS Altair 8800 Rev 1 motherboard, or 8080 motherboard. So this will be being built for the kit. And this is a MPUA motherboard. So this is an MSI 8080 CPU card. Yeah, MSI manufacturing. So looking forward to building that. And I think I ended up with a duplicate here because of the way I ordered. But that's okay. I ended up with a second MPUA CPU card, which is okay. It is what it is. I realized after I put the order together that I duplicated cards. No problem. I've got a number of S100 backplanes and systems in various states, so that card can certainly find a home. So looking forward to putting these together. We will do that in a future video as I collect parts. The next piece he had is this, and I've debated whether to go ahead and use this in the build or not. Look at this board. So this is a reproduction of the Altair 8800 motherboard, or backplane. Nice heavy PC board stock. Hear the dogs outside barking. And this is a 4-slot, and what is going to be in here is going to be the hardware that goes with it. Oh, you two, stop barking out there. They're out back barking at something that apparently needs barking out. Always trying to get stuff open is entertaining. There we go. So it came with 4 connectors here. He said these are basically the ones it was designed for, which of course go on like so and will get soldered in. And it came with the 4 of them, which is perfect. If I decided to go with 4 of these cards, I would probably order 4 of the back planes and then with a 16 slot back plane, although that requires running jumper wires between the each one of the 4 boards to make the bus contiguous all the way down. And I'm debating whether to go that way or not. So one of the things I wanted to check is in the stack of boxes I have over here, I have a number of S100 edge connectors, and I think these are all wire wrap in this box, if I remember right. Like you see here, which really won't work with that, although I could be wrong. We need to look deeper down. Yeah, these are all wire wrap. The pins are a little heavier, and I don't think these would go down in. The holes are just plain too big. Yeah, the spacing's too wide. Those are incompatible and wouldn't work with this. I was kind of expecting that. But we have some alternatives here to look at as well. Oh, stop the barking. Something must be barked at out there. Guess I could always wire wrap the back plane, but I really don't want to do that. We've then got some others here that are not going to be compatible either. They're too wide between the pins. So these are interesting. The pin spacing on them is fairly narrow, so they are kind of unique. So none of these would work. Set that aside. Now if I do decide to go with the original motherboards, I will have to order them with the edge connectors, it looks like. I think these are bigger than 50 pin and the wrong lead spacing. Yeah, I've just got this huge selection here of, again, stuff that's been pulled out of trash cans and recycle, and there is some stuff in here that's S100-ish, but nothing that's really going to replace these. So I can order 4 more of these cards with the edge connectors, which is going to run me, I think, $85 a set, but is very specific to the period. Or there's another option here. Give me a second to go dig. Or I could just use this guy, which has been waiting to be assembled, which will work with the edge connectors I have in stock. It's a very nice motherboard. It's got active termination. It's 18 slot. Should make a really nice motherboard in that system. Not even sure where I got this. I'm sure it was an eBay purchase. Copyright 2014 A. Burroughs. I'll have to do some research. I'm sure I have these. Actually, I have another one of these I've assembled, actually, that I could pull the part values off of for the active termination. This might be a way to go in that case. It'd give me a lot of expandability. So, do I want to look more original with 4 of these in the box to get 16 slots. Large amount of wiring. Look more like the real thing. Or do I want to upgrade to something that'll have better bandwidth capability? And don't know. But anyhow, let me get the stuff back in the bag and we'll move on to the next couple things I wanted to look at. I think I can get this back in the... Can't, doesn't want to go back in. Set that aside. Protect these a little bit. So the PCBs that aren't here yet is the PC board set that allows me to build up a Altair 8800 front panel that'll work in the clone case I have. That leads on to these 2 boxes. This is from Mouser today. Ordered a bunch of stuff from Mouser. I'm assuming some amount of it is in here. Somehow that's meant to open. How wasn't that nice of them to tape that shut? That's truly convenient. I have a pair of scissors laying here within reach. There should be, but of course there isn't. So we'll just open it that way. Not that this is going to be very exciting. So, Central LS368s, I didn't have any in my stock. 109s I didn't have any of. 164s I was out of. So I had to order actually some TTL logic. Most of the logic I have, but and these are some... Wow, it is a world of really packaging things well. I didn't have these little radio lead capacitors. I think I only needed one, but as I always do, I picked up extras. 100 microfarad, 16 volt. It's used on the front panel board, I believe. So I went ahead and picked those up. So that's starting to collect the parts I don't have in my stock. And then this very large box showed up today from Mouser. Ended up placing 2 orders with them, which was sad. But I missed some stuff the first time around. This has got a much larger bag. That's like payday. And this is where the real money was spent to build that front panel. Switches, they were very spendy. These look like they're some center off. Should be a lot more switches than that in here. So I think there's 8 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there's 8 there, and there should be 16 here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. So these are the 8 control switches on the lower. These are the 16 data and address switches. Pure toggle while those are center off. And there should be one more switch buried in here. Which is the power switch. I just don't know. Housings, right angle housing, Schottky diodes, bipolar transistors. It needed 1. I think I got 10 again. Just Why not? Duplicated logic from the other order there. Header and wire housing. Why do I feel like I'm short a switch? Maybe it is actually in this bag. Yeah, it's in this bag. This is the power switch that I believe has got a silver contacts inside. If I remember what I read to order. So yeah, we've got all the switches here. That by far the most expensive rock component purchase so far. And of course, all the mounting hardware. So that's very nice. There's a bunch of Molex connectors here, and the connector portions for them. So I've got to build up various cables to jump between boards. There's the male side of these. You can't really see them through the bag. Can't believe these 10 transistors came in a box that big, but they did. Now they've got plenty of 165s now. Put those capacitors back in the router wrap. So there's that. And not that this is very exciting. This is more stuff for the build. These are the LEDs for the front panel. And more Molex connectors again for other stuff. And the internals for those. So you can see it's quite a bit of stuff here. This isn't nearly everything I need to build. I'll be pulling a lot of stuff out of my personal stock. Sockets, most of the TTL logic, the 8080, the 8224 controller, all that stuff I've already got here. So looking forward to it. I should be able to start soldering some of this weekend while I wait for other stuff to get here. The really old school assembly books. You know, these boards are close enough reproductions. They actually use the original documentation for assembly. I guess I can produce a bomb from this. It's giving resistor values and numbers. That looks like R45 and R46. This had me curious last night, because in the photographs these are like half watt. These are all labeled to be half watt. Maybe they were larger than half watt. I won't be using full half watt resistors where I don't have to. R45 and 46. R16, R27, 28, 20, or 27, 28, 3, 40, 41, 42, 43. Here they are. Only called out 220 ohm, 2 watt, and 33 ohm, 2 watt. I don't know that I have those. I may have to order those. I think those are part of the power supply circuit. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm going to need to produce a bomb for myself for this. C11, C12. Our electrolytics. When do they get soldered in? C3, C5, C6, C9 through 12 are all 35 microfarads, so that's going to be these 4 guys. I'll have to look to see why they're 35 microfarad. I suspect they're just smoothing capacitors on power supply rails, so those 100 microfarad those extra ones may actually work fine for this. So I'll be making part substitutions. It'll be fun building this from the original documentation as close as I can as well. So Hopefully this wasn't too boring a video. But it's what's coming next, I think, in my list of projects is going to be this Altair 8800 build. At least S100 machine in the cabinet with the Altair 8800 front panel. So I think with that I'll wrap this up, and I'll see you in the next video. Talk soon.